Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. Let us start with logical reasoning. A painting workshop is being conducted for 4 budding artists. The 4 are to be chosen from a group of 7 eligible artists. There are 3 men. The men are Frank, George, and Harold. So we need to represent all this data properly in a short form. So we can easily refer to that and get the answers to the questions. So the men are Frank, George, and Harold. I'll represent them by their first alphabets. So men are F, G, and H. 3 of them are there. I'll just take it as F, G, and H. And 4 women. That is J, K, M, and N. So 3 men and 4 women. The 4 are to be chosen according to the following conditions. So altogether 3 plus 4, 7 are there, and you need to choose exactly 4. Now these are the conditions. So we need to represent these conditions also properly so that we can easily refer to that. If either George or Harold attends the workshop, the other must also attend. So if George is selected, then along with George, Harold also should be selected. Similarly, if Harold is selected, then George should also be selected. Now, it is not necessary that George is selected, but if George is there, then Harold also should be there. Similarly, if Harold has been selected, then along with Harold, George also should be there. So, it is possible that neither G nor H is selected. So, both G and H can be omitted. So either both of them can be omitted or both of them should be selected. So this is the first condition. Both Juanita and Carla cannot attend the workshop. So both Juanita and Carla, this is not possible. So I marked a cross here. Both George and Mona cannot attend the workshop. So George and Mona, both of them cannot attend. Now these are the conditions, we have represented it here. Now all these conditions should be satisfied in all the questions. Now apart from this, in some of the questions there will be some attached conditional data. If there is an attached conditional data, it is only for that question. So if you look at question 1, this is question 1. Which of the following could be the group attending the workshop? So there is no additional information. So only this much conditions are to be satisfied. So satisfying this condition, you can answer question 1. Now if you look at question 2, this is question 2. If Frank and Juanita attend the workshop, so in addition to the general conditions, you must satisfy this condition also. So the extra condition, the additional condition that you have to apply is Frank and Juanita attend the workshop, and that is only for question 2. So let us start now. Which of the following could be the group attending the workshop? Now all these conditions are to be satisfied. So we'll eliminate all the options which do not satisfy these conditions. The first condition is that if G is there, then H should also be there. Similarly, if H is there, then G should also be there. it is possible that neither G nor H has been selected. But if G is there, then H should also be there. So either both of them should be there or both of them should not be there. Any one individual alone is not allowed. So let us eliminate those options which do not satisfy this condition. Here both G and H is there, so that is okay. Here G is there but H is not there. So B cannot be right. So we can eliminate that. Here neither G nor H is there, that is okay. Here G is there but H is not there. So D can be eliminated. Here neither G nor H is there, that is okay. The next condition is that both J and K cannot be selected. Here both J and K are there, that is not allowed. So E can also be eliminated. Next condition is that both G and M cannot be selected. So here both G and M are there. So A can also be eliminated. So the only possible answer is option C. If Frank and Juanita attend the workshop, which of the following could be the other two who are attending? Could be means they could be the other two. Need not necessarily be the other two, but could be. Now the men are F, G and H and women are J, K, M and N. Now F and J have already been selected. Now one condition is that if J is there, then K cannot be selected. So F has already been selected, J has already been selected, F is there, then K cannot be selected. So K cannot be selected. So remaining four people are there, G, H, M, N. Now one possible outcome is that both G and H are selected. That is, if G is there, then H should also be there. Similarly, if H is there, then G should also be there. So either both G and H can be selected or both G and H can be omitted. So this is one outcome, Fj, G and H. The other outcome is Fj, then both G and H are omitted and the remaining people will be M and N. So these are the two possible outcomes for the remaining two people. It can be G and H or M and N. So one possible answer is M and N. That is option E, M and N. So the other two people could be M and N. That is option E. If Harold attends the workshop, who among of the following cannot attend? Now if H attends, then definitely G should also be selected. So along with H, G should also be selected. And if G is attending, then M cannot attend. So basically if H is attending, then M cannot attend. So option D, Mona is the person who cannot attend. Hence option D, Mona. If two men and two women attend the workshop, who among the following is one of the artists who must attend? Now exactly two men and two women. So let us look at the men. Now assume that F is selected. If F is selected, along with F, one more person has to be selected. Now if that one person is G, then H also should be selected. Then there will be three people. That is not allowed. If it is F and H, then along with H, G should also be selected and again there will be three people. So basically it means that F cannot be selected. So F cannot be selected. So among the men it will be G and H. So both G and H necessarily have to attend. Now G is not there but H is there. So option B, H is the right answer. Harold compulsorily must attend. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only Rs 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through Phone Pay or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.